Hey everyone, thanks for joining us on this session of CarCareCONNECT Digital Hangout. Today we're going to be talking about social media for the auto repair industry. So social media has a lot of uses outside of our personal lives. Big brands are heavily invested in social media because it's a good way to drive traffic and track brand loyalty. And now it's a great way to spend their advertising budget. But for small businesses, social media is a unique opportunity to drive customer loyalty and strengthen your overall online presence. Moving into the online sphere can seem really daunting, especially if you have limited previous experience with computers or the internet. But establishing your shop's presence online doesn't have to be scary or even difficult. All it requires is a little bit of your time to stop and explore, and of course, this handy video. So let's get started. We're big fans of social media at CarCareConnect, so you can find us on the top social sites like Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Google+. That being said, as an automotive professional, don't feel like you need to establish a presence on all of these sites. You need to remember that you're using social media to get in touch with new and existing customers, and then set up shop on the social networks where that audience is. At CarCareConnect, we recommend 2 social media networks for auto shops, Facebook and Google+. If you haven't been living under a rock for the past 10 years, you've probably heard of Facebook. You might even have a Facebook for yourself or for your shop. Facebook is great for small businesses because it has the personal feel of face-to-face interactions but in an online interface. It allows you to be personal and interact with your customers in ways that are both fun and authentic. You can also customize your Facebook for Business page a lot, include maps and directions to your location, let customers write reviews, book appointments, and a lot more. You can run promotions and contests straight from your page too. It's a really versatile social network and has more than enough features for small businesses to maximize. Now, before you rush to set up your Facebook page, decide how and who is going to manage the shop's page. If you're sharing any responsibilities with other employees, make sure that you both agree on how you'd like to run things, and most of all, that you share the contact information. The #1 complaint we get about Facebook at CarCareConnect is that someone at the shop set up a Facebook page and then forgot about it. Once they realized they needed it again, they had no idea how to get back in. So it's very difficult, almost impossible to recover a Facebook page if you don't know the original email address you used to set it up with. You need to make sure that going forward you store your email, passwords, and login information securely in some place you won't forget it and can find it again if you need to. Once you've signed up for Facebook, you need to set up your page with basic information, such as your phone number, address, and hours, and then set up a cover photo and a profile photo. Most business owners don't leverage photos enough. For either of your photos, make sure you have some shots of you or your staff. People really need a human face to associate with the business, not just the outside of a building or a logo. Both photos don't need to be of people, but at least one does. If you don't have any, don't stress. You can take great pictures easily with smartphones today. After you've got your page set up with the essential details and some photos, it's time to start posting and letting people know you've got a new page. There's a lot to learn here, so we'll go into that in another session. Let's move on to Google+. Google+ is an up-and-coming social network, but it's going to be very important in the future for local businesses. If you've set up your Google Places for Business page recently, you might already have a Google+ page as well. If not, go ahead and set one up after you create your Google account and verify your business. Google+ has a similar layout to Facebook with the photos at the top and the post below. Set it up similarly to your Facebook page, and don't forget the key business details like your contact information. Google+ works differently from Facebook. While it is a social network, it focuses more on content. Google+ users like to specialize and share interesting and relevant information based on that, a concept that we like to call authorship. As an automotive professional, you can use Google+ to gain credibility and authorship as an expert in the field of auto repair. Since this network was started by Google, it has some important SEO implications. Don't skimp on your business details you provide, and be sure to link your shop's website to your new Plus page. Being detailed and keeping your info up to date will help improve and strengthen your SEO compatibility with the world's largest search engine. That's all for today. We hope you've learned a lot and enjoyed this session of CarCareConnect's Digital Hangout. See you guys next time. For more great web and marketing tips, you can visit www.carcareconnect.com or call 1-800-591-8675 to talk to one of our marketing specialists about our advanced web marketing features. Napa Auto Care members, be sure to fill out your shop's listing on the members site and sign up for official updates with your email address. See you guys next time.